In this video, I'm going to explain the theming and story behind Copperhead's strike. And I'm going to tell you all about how Granny Byrd is corrupt, and very likely evil. Now, I started getting suspicious of Granny Byrd a few years back, when I found out she was helping Mayor Higginbotham in his run for mayor of Carowinds.
Carolina Harbor, the world's best funnel cakes. Fury 325. All brought to the Carolina state line by the hard work of this man, Ernest Lee Higginbotham.
Now, why was Granny Byrd helping Mayor Higginbotham? They're not even related. Look at them. That's acting way too familiar for my liking. I smelled a whiff of corruption back then. And then last year, I found out more.
Way out in the Blue Ridge Mountain is Granny Byrd's farm, which happens to be surrounded by a lot of copperheads. Granny wins a blue ribbon for her jam every single year at the county fair, and her secret recipe is finally going to be yours. When you get to her farm, you expect to see a huge jam-making operation. Something is just not right. You peek in, and you see that she's cooking something all right, and in big copper vats. But it's not jam like she tells everybody. It's something that could get you in quite a bit of trouble if you're caught with it.
Maybe you've heard of the legend of Granny Byrd and her prize-winning jam. But I bet you haven't heard her secret. Those who have know the best thing to do is run!
Now, after that announcement, we had a pretty strong notion that Granny Byrd had an illegal moonshine operation going on. Then during the Blue Ridge Junction opening ceremony, that notion was all but confirmed.
I don't know if you ever met Granny Byrd, but we call her the original intimidator. She's like 5'1" of fury, 365.
Hello?
Granny Byrd, is this you? It's Cletus.
Cletus, why are you calling me? What in tarnation's going on?
Granny, there's a whole lot of people here, and I don't know what to do.
Dagnammit! Them city slickers got absolutely no need and no right to be on my farm. They don't need to see what we's distilling. I mean, cooking up in them big copper vats, them copperheads. There's nothing wrong with making moonshine. I mean jam. Yes, my sweet, delicious jam that wins a blue ribbon at the county fair each and every year. I knew this day would come, Cletus. All right, big boy. You need to make sure everything is set before we... You know what?
What, Granny Byrd?
Cletus, you dimwit. Remember what we practiced? We gotta make it look like production is coming to an explosive stop. Plus, you gotta get out of there. If them people catch you, you'll be in a heap of trouble for, what's the legal term? Guilty by association.
Okay, Granny Byrd, I got it.
We knew something was up, so we city slickers snuck on Granny's property. We couldn't be scared away by copperhead snakes. There were warning signs all over the place. And also directions for Granny's henchmen. And, judging by some of those directions, Granny's henchmen weren't the brightest bunch. We saw lots of old jars for Granny's jam, and that's when we came across a particularly interesting old newspaper article. Jam shipment hijacked. Granny Byrd was a victim of a smuggling crime this weekend when several crates of whiskey were found to have been hidden amongst her crates of jam. A passing police officer was able to help the baffled old woman, who was mightily perturbed by the malfeasance. "Who would do something like this to a sweet old lady like me?" she said, when asked for comment. "I'm just a simple old granny trying to make the best jam in the Carolinas." An investigation is underway to discover who would have taken advantage of the elderly Byrd. Now, I believe that investigation turned up something big enough that Granny had to go to court, 'cause she is no victim. As you heard Cletus say, Granny's the original intimidator, which makes this next news article even more disturbing. Granny acquitted. Granny acquitted? We all know she's guilty at this point, but I suspect she must have intimidated the jury somehow. Maybe with all those Copperhead snakes on her property. She probably does the same thing to those fairground jam judges. That's how she wins every year. We walked into Granny's garage. She wasn't going to keep us out this time. We were going to expose her secrets. One of the cars was running, so we got in. Figured we could explore her property faster that way. We drove it out and into her barn. Now, I didn't get any good footage of what we saw in there, so you're gonna have to trust me on this one. There was definitely a moonshine operation going on in Granny's barn. But then she saw us. She sent her henchmen after us and set off this huge explosion. We had to rush out of there, but just before we escaped, I saw the look in Granny's eyes, and trust me, she is definitely evil. Thank you for watching this important video.